Good evening from Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire. Zaleski Sports presents boys high school hockey, and we got a great matchup tonight. The Hudson Raiders, 15-4-0 and a perfect 10-0 in the Big Rivers Conference against the Eau Claire Memorial Old A's, 8-11 overall, 6-3 in the BRC. Memorial currently sits in third place in the conference standings. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Radovich. Joined here in the Mike Sullivan press box by former Old A's head coach and current Team Wisconsin head coach Mike Schwengler. Mike, you look at Hudson, you look at Eau Claire Memorial, two of the top programs historically in the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah, I think we're kind of in a different situation here. You can tell just watching. This is my first chance to see Hudson all year, and I'm excited. They even in warm-up, you can tell they look like they're a team on a mission. They're focused. They're strategic. They look like they're ready to go. The flip side, the Old A's, they're kind of struggling along the way. They're still trying to figure some things out. Playoffs are coming up. They had a tough one the other night. They squeezed out a win, got a 3-2 victory, and they're on the right side of the ledger. So hopefully it should be a good game tonight.
Second meeting between these two teams this year. They played in Hudson back on December 12th. It was the Raiders coming away with the 4-0 lead. That one was close through one period, Mike, and then Hudson just kind of dominated that middle period and wound up with that 4-0 W.
Well, and you look at their roster and what they have built, and oh, by the way, one of the top defensemen in the state, who was a 16-year-old on their team last year, is gone playing in the North American Hockey League. So to fill that in and to be as successful as they are is a tribute to their team and their coaching staff. But yeah, their top two lines score. They haven't lost to a team in Wisconsin. Their losses have been to Minnesota teams, and they're going to be a force.
Two of those losses coming last week, 6-3 at home to Farmington, and then a 9-0 loss to Gentry Academy. Now, granted, those are two really good teams from Minnesota, but does any of that matter tonight, Mike?
I don't think so, no. It's a totally different animal. You cross the river, it's a totally different brand of hockey, the skill level, the speed, the strength. So it's good competition for them. Lucky for them they can get those games this late in the season. And, they're coming back to Wisconsin. They know what they need to do to be successful. Now it's about execution.
Mike, we talked about the Ames the last time we saw them pulling out that 3-2 win. What does this team need to do down the stretch of the regular season to get ready for the playoffs?
Well, they need to shore up their defensive zone. It's been their Achilles heel all year long. They get cut puck watching, and they leave too many guys wide open. Second and third chances. We've always said Madsen's the kind of goalie, if he can see the puck, he's going to make the save. But his job's to make that first save. The defenseman cannot leave sticks to get pokes and rebounds and whatnot. If they can move the puck quickly and get the puck out of the zone with guys getting out of the zone, getting first touches on pucks, they could be, and they have been a much different hockey team.
Mike, the changes made to put Luke Schemberger on a line with Wyatt Seymour and Peyton Halls, what has that done for the Eau Claire Memorial offense?
Well, if you remember, they were together early in the year, and then they kind of broke apart for a while. Halls got hurt after that, and then they came back together in the last week or so, and they're finding their chemistry. They had a good game the other night. They had all 3 goals.
Right now here at Hobbs, our national anthem, played by the Eau Claire Memorial Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Eric Dasher. Hudson Raiders wearing the road blue jerseys tonight with the blue breezers, the blue helmets, Eau Claire Memorial in the home whites, the black breezers, and the black helmets. Mike, a key for each team tonight.
Well, if you're Eau Claire Memorial, you can't get down early. You have to do everything you can, blocking shots, layout. Basically the antithesis of what you want to do. You can't get bottled up with pressure. Get pucks up off the glass, get pucks past the center ice, get some quick early changes. If you're Hudson, you're going to look to come in and you're going to make a statement early. I'm just looking at some of the size on some of these kids. Maybe it's because I've been working with Bantams all winter long, but some of these guys' necks are bigger than some of my guys' shoulder to shoulder. So they look like they're a big, thick, strong team. They're going to play physical. They want to come out and get pucks in, whether it's by skating it or dumping it, and they want to get the pressure on early.
Goalies tonight for the Hudson Raiders, Sam Cramber, the 5'7" senior. 10 wins, 1 loss, no ties, 1.50 goals against, save percentage 92.9. For the Old Abes, Evan Madsen, 6'1", 206 and a junior, 8-8 on the season, 2.87 goals against, 89.6 save percentage. Sprider for the Raiders. Schemberger for the Old Abes. Actually, that was Seymour taking the draw. We are underway. Raiders with Caden Sprider skating out. Sprider goes to the far side. Buchanan Franta hemmed in on that far side by Carter Hayes, the defenseman. Hayes trying to work the puck free. He does. Schemberger tries to take a whack at it. Held in at the point. Right out front. Quick shot by Franta over the net.
And that's exactly the start you don't want to have. Abe's got a little bit lackadaisical, another soft puck up the wall. If you're going to move the puck up the wall, it's got to be a rocket where your winger has a chance to make a play. Schemberger had to come down and pick it up. Got hit off the wall, puck got by, shot. Beautiful chance in front of the net because 2 guys in the corner got beat.
Franta and Seymour on the draw. Just make sure everybody's in the right position. Face-off win for the Raiders. Played in deep. Will Mauer throws it into the corner for Caden Sprider. Raiders work the puck free. It comes out to the slot. Held in by Bullis. Bullis the shot. Save Madsen.
You can see here, Bob, what Memorial's been doing pretty much the whole season, those soft rims going up the wall. Hudson's already anticipating. Their D are crashing down. They have high support over the top. Could be a long game if the Abes keep doing that.
Peyton Halls will throw it in. Line change for the Old Abes. Raiders looking to counter with Franta. He gets knocked off his stick. Franta now comes off on the change. Carson Halseth trying to play that up the boards. It winds up out of play, and we get a stoppage. Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security.
And there's another example. A soft flip pass, I think that's the best we can call it, from behind the net up the wall, and then another flip pass that goes out of the zone. Everything needs to be hard and quick.
Cashton Troutline plays that one to an open wing, scooped up by Jack Scar. Puck deflected. Here comes Henry Kuhlman. Goes near side Koalasi. Abes with Cashton Troutline. Play it around. Matt Wonky gets a stick on it. Gathered up by the Raiders. Brady Swanson gains the red line, plays it in deep. Puck caroms off a couple of skates to the far side. Now Wonky. Near side Halseth. Halseth fires. Cramber gloves it and then hangs on with Beglinger coming down the slot. Salt in the roads, wreaking havoc in your vehicle. Stop at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Not only does salt make your car look nasty, it can cause damage to your vehicle. Keep it clean with the help of the Tommy's Club membership. That's unlimited washes for one low monthly price. New members can download the Tommy's Express app. Get their first month of unlimited washes for free. Tommy's Express Car Wash, Claremont Avenue, Eau Claire. Download the app today for 1 month free. Free vacuums, free automatic mat washers, all in less than 2 minutes.
That's a 4-minute promo, Bob.
Even that read was less than 2 minutes. Played in the zone by the Old Abes. Colin Bill got it knocked off his stick. Back the other way come the Raiders. Here's the defenseman Logan DeStasio. Loose out front, poked free by Lane Connor, but not out. Sent back in by the Raiders and Wyatt Turnquist. Raiders will play it into the corner. DeStasio couldn't hold the zone, cleared all the way down, and we get icing on the Old A's.
Bob, the Hudson Raiders aren't, they're not coming hard per se, but they're coming strategically. What I like about what they're doing, even when they're dumping pucks or rimming pucks, they're dumping them to a place where their guys have a chance to get to the puck. Too many times you dump it to dump it, and you're dumping it right to the other team, which is essentially a turnover.
Seymour to take the draw for the Abes. Will Maurer now for the Raiders. Played into the corner, Tucker Lossman. Throws it behind the net for Carter Hayes. Flip down ice, here comes Peyton Halls. Got tangled up over there with Eric Palm, the defenseman. Palm spins in the corner. Dumps it behind, Jack Scarr. Raiders clear the zone. Old Abes looking to regroup. Lossman with it. Sweeps it over to the far side for Hayes. Deflected in by Seymour. That line will head off. Raiders out of their own end. Franta playing it to the far side. Now a race for the puck. Bullis get there first for the Raiders. DeStasio throws it far side. Maurer has it. Will Maurer centers. Sprider got hooked. Delayed penalty on the Old A's. Now with 12:58 remaining in the first period, Hudson will go on the power play.
That's just a guy going hard to the net. Got by the Abe's defenseman and a little hook. Refs were right there to call it. Power play for the Raiders. Good news for Hudson, their top line, which is their top power play. They were out there for about 20-25 seconds. They should still have plenty of juice in the tank to start this. If you're the Abes, you can't lose this faceoff clean. You don't need to win it, but you can't lose it clean.
Hudson 26.8 success rate on the power play. Old Abes killing off 80.3% of the penalties assessed, and Memorial able to clear with Lossman.
Well, the good news for Memorial is we've done their games. They've, by and large, had a pretty good penalty kill. I don't know if this was a game they could maybe possibly pop a shorty, but you can't do it with that. You got to make sure you stick on guys, stop on pucks, finish your checks like that.
Big collision between Henry Kuhlman of the Raiders and Tucker Lossman of the Abes.
And that's okay, as long as Tucker's okay. He threw his body. He took a hit, made a hit to make a play, and they got the puck out.
Will Maurer with speed through the neutral zone. Maurer gets it to the forehand. Didn't quite get the shot on net. Schemberger finds an opening and throws it down ice.
Yeah, I don't think that's one thing. We'll let it go here, Bob.
Peyton Halls hustling down ice, pinned to the boards by Bullis. Raiders will skate out. Henry Kuhlman getting wide. Takes a bump from Kruschke. Raiders get it out to Eric Palm. Palm taking a look. DeStasio. They go cross ice. There's the shot right on. Rebound, they score.
Yeah, you could see that coming. Hull's got caught too deep. That cross ice pass. If you're the backside forward on the penalty kill, that puck cannot get through. Your goaltender has to switch. Your defense have to switch. Got it through, quick shot. Backside defenseman turned his head to go help net front. Left Hudson's forward all alone. Put the puck in the ocean, and he was standing on the shoreline on that one, Bob. That was wide open. Madsen tried to make the first save. He did. Tough to come back and get across on that one.
Power play goal for Henry Kuhlman. That's his 10th goal of the season. The Hudson Raiders at the 5:24 mark of the first period grab a 1-0 lead.
You take a penalty and then you come right back, and then again, soft passes, can't get the puck out of the zone.
So Kuhlman, the power play goal. Hudson on top 1-0. Well, I asked the question, Mike, how is Hudson going to bounce back after 2 losses to Minnesota teams last week? And I think the answer is they're bouncing back quite well tonight.
Well, Minnesota, it really is. I mean, when you're dealing with your top 35 teams in the state of Minnesota, it's a totally different animal. It truly is. And they're going to go over, they're going to compete, they're going to fine-tune some things, get ready for playoffs. That's not, like I said, it wasn't going to affect them one single bit.
And I think it's one of those things, too. You learn something about yourself when you're playing top-end teams.
What? Are you competing even though you're down 3-4 goals? Or are you bailing out? Obviously, the answer with Hudson is they're going to keep going. Here they come again.
Raiders come in offside. Couple guys doing the splits.
Well, so Memorial, what they're doing, they're trying to carry the puck or dump it deep, and they're going to have 3 guys back. But the problem is, and on their penalty kills, well, you have 3 guys back, you're backing up, you're already at the top of the circles before Hudson's crossing the blue line. So if that one guy makes a hard cut, you have no choice but to get hauled down.
Here comes Luke Schemberger to Seymour, backhand, Cramber the save. Abe's with some zone time. Seymour pinned to the boards by Bullis. Schemberger picks up. Shot from the point, deflected. Cramber covers up.
There's a positive shift there for Memorial. Schemberger gets the puck wide, got some speed, kept his feet going, got around the Hudson defenseman. They got pucks to the net, they got traffic, and they got a shot.
So the face-off will come on the Hudson end to the left of goaltender Sam Cramber.
It's the problem, Bob, and you'll watch as this game is going on, how many times will you see between the two teams, which team is going to their backhand more than the other team? And usually when that, to me, like backhand is more of a sign of weakness. You're turning away from pressure, you're turning away from contact. And like I always tell the young kids, you don't want to go to the dance with your worst pair of shoes. Put it on your back hip and shoot it on your forehand.
Hudson winning a puck battle, trying to center the puck out front. Abe's interrupt that. They threw it to the far side. Duffenbach will dump it in.
Here we go again. Looks like it's a 2-man, 2 guys on the puck, 3 guys back, but your second guy has to beat Hudson's second guy, and that didn't happen that shift.
Abe's able to dig the puck free. Matt Wonky working hard for it. Pat Carey plays it off the far boards for the Raiders. Taken away by Eau Claire Memorial. Here's Peyton Holmes, a shot right on. Cramber the save. Best chance for the Old Abes. Back quickly. Here's Lossie. Puts on the brakes. Centering pass. Poke free by Halseth. Halseth heading back the other way. 3-on-2 for the Abes. Halseth fires, going for the deflection. Wonky was there, just couldn't get the stick on it.
Oh, there. Beglinger he's the last guy out. Puck's coming up the wall. If he finishes his check on the Hudson attacker, he shuts him down. They get that turnover at the red line. Instead, the puck gets inside the zone because the guy that he was supposed to finish his check on skated it in.
HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the past 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com.
Yeah, Bob, with the way matchups are going, even though the Abes have home ice advantage here, you want to try and keep Schemberger, Seymour, and Halls out against Hudson's top line of Sprider, Maurer, and Frada, but you got to make sure another line, like if you get caught in that situation, you got to make sure that you have a line that can skate with them if it doesn't happen. Hudson seems to be pretty content to just roll 1-2-3, 1-2-3.
Second line out there for the Raiders. First line for the Abes. Raiders rim it around near side. You get it out of the zone. Back is Hayes. Trying to play it up front to Schemberger. Abes win a puck battle momentarily, but Hudson grabs the loose puck, then overskates. Schemberger still loose at neutral ice. Here's an opportunity for the Raiders. Good back check by the Abes. And Peyton Holtz. Lossman. Abes trying to clear, and they finally do. Delayed penalty. It's going to get called on the Raiders. It's going to be a hooking penalty on Hudson, so the first time in this hockey game, Old Abe's are going to go on the power play, and that comes with 7:58 to go in the period.
Kind of chuckle on that one. The Abes were the ones reaching in their own zone. They stopped moving their feet. They skated over a couple pucks instead of just stopping and making sure you make a play to get it out. And Maurer from Hudson came around the net and gave a little hook on, I believe it was Seymour, and Abes are on the power play.
Abes win the faceoff. Krushke. The far side, Troutline back to Krushke. That one off the skates of Sprider. Oh, shot from distance. I'm not sure Cramber had a good look at that one. Abes with Wonky. Throws it back to Krushke. Abes looking to get that puck toward the net. Troutline, the shot, didn't get all the way through. Abes play it into the corner. Wonky goes after it, but golfed around by DeStasio. Abes will regroup. Halseth dumps in.
Yeah, quick shift for their second unit. Now their top group gets out. Problem is they dump the puck into Hudson on the change, and here it goes down the ice. Minute 4 left. You got plenty of time to get your group set up here to go. Get your rush, get in the zone, run your set plays, try and get something positive.
Schamberger over to Halls. Peyton Halls. And the puck hops the blue line. Abes will regroup.
Power play is a group of 5 functioning as one, Bob. You practice it. Everybody knows what their jobs are. If one guy decides to do his own thing, toe drag, cut to the middle, it kind of destroys everything. Now everybody's kind of running around scrambling.
Here's Hayes. Gains the zone, sent in by Seymour. Raiders first to the puck with Eric Palm, and he's able to clear.
And the puck gets dumped in soft like that. Seymour's on the wall. He has to seal the wall off there. He's not in a position to forecheck. He's not back check. He's got to get to the wall so that puck can't get out.
Schamberger entering the zone. Raiders dump that all the way down, and that will pretty much do it for this Old Abe's power play. It's a power play unit that came in with a success rate of 10.4% coming into this game. Dumped in by Lossman. Abe's trying to dig the puck loose, and they do. Centered right out front. Colin Bill couldn't get off the shot. DeStasio, drop pass. Coming down the far side, they score. Buchanan Franta buries that one in the back of the net, and the Raiders have a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's as simple as you get a scoring chance. One team can't get a shot off. They get the turnover. The team in blue comes down the ice. Same thing. You practice it every day. Every day in practice, you practice zone entries. Kick it out, middle guy go, throw it across, get the goaltender moving, catch and shoot. 2-0 Hudson. 5 minutes, 33 seconds left in the first period.
I thought the key to that one, Mike, was the patience by DeStasio. He just took his time, waited, threw it to the front, and they made the extra pass, and boom, back to the net.
Well, and the whole idea is to let that middle guy drive through to clear out that slot to get that cross-ice pass. And you do it in practice all the time. It's the teams that execute it in the game versus the teams that don't.
Centering pass winds up in the stick of Matt Wonky. Halseth able to poke it in the zone. Raiders leading 2-0. Just under 5 minutes to go here, first period from Hobbs. Lossman got taken down. They play on, then a blast by Kuhlman. Madsen just got enough of it. Madsen going to reset the goal on its moorings himself. Cross-ice pass. And that shot by Eric Palm over the net. Now the officials notice that the net is indeed off its moorings.
Yeah, and you see what's happening here. It's all about line switches. Hudson was very content to let the Abe's top line get out there. They're going to sit back, run that Sprider line out against the Abe's number 2, and they're kind of having their way with them. Now, you're kind of in a tough situation because Memorial has to come back with the Schamberger line.
Loose out front. Great look for Kuhlman. He gets dumped in the corner.
And so it's the same vicious circle. They're out against Hudson's number 2. What's coming back? Year 1 or 3.
Peyton Halls trying to get wide. Good stick work there by Eric Palm. Cleared down ice by the Raiders. Race for the puck. They wave off the icing. Poke free by Troutline to Schemberger. Back to Kruschke. It's going to be icing on the old Abes, and that comes with 3:57 remaining in the first. Security Financial Bank, SFB. Whether you're starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC.
Discombobulation is what we're seeing right now. Yeah, guys are coming off the wall, and they should be on the wall, or they're coming off the wall, and the D are supposed to hit them, but out of sorts here.
Yeah, and you get the sense that Hudson really buzzing here to try to get that third goal and really take control of this hockey game.
Yeah, you don't want to have your third line sitting too long, but I was kind of surprised that Coach Singerhouse didn't come right back with the Sprider line against the Abe's third line. You could tell that Abe's top 2 lines are pretty gassed already.
Cross-ice pass goes awry, and it's icing on the Raiders. 3:29 remaining in the first. I think it's pretty important, Mike, if the Abes can just get out of this period, keep this margin where it is. Maybe you get a bounce and you go in down 2-1. But Abes have kind of been on their heels for the last couple minutes.
Yeah, you got one team flying all over the ice, so one team's kind of just they're not stopping on pucks. They're not sealing walls. They're doing a lot of floating around, and that works against teams maybe that are below you in standings per se, but it's not going to work against a top team like Hudson.
Poke free by the Raiders. Here's Sprider. Played it to an open wing. Raiders were looking for an interference penalty. They don't get it. Sent in by Bullis. Maurer over to Bullis. Deflected. Boy, Madsen just kicked out the left leg and got a little piece of that. Now you got a Raider down behind the play. That is Caden Sprider.
We're going to get a high sticking call on, I believe, number 4, Tucker Lossman. Got a stick up in the face mask area. 5-on-5, Hudson's kind of having their way here with Memorial. Alluded to it a few minutes back, but they're just waiting. They're waiting to see what the Abes are going to do, and then they're pumping that Maurer line out. Every time that second line or third line's out there, they're sending them. Memorial, they have last change. They have the opportunity to put different matchups out if they so choose to.
Cross-ice pass just beyond Brady Swanson. He would have had a lot of open net to shoot at. Raiders, DeStasio. Up top, Palm. Poke free, DeStasio. It's it down ice. They're trying to get it that time to Turnquist.
Yeah, here's the major issue, Bob. The Abes are looking to poke pucks to try and get one.
Sent up high. DeStasio gets the shot off. Abes gain control with Schemberger. He'll skate it out and then dump.
But if you send Schemberger out to go sniffing and then the puck goes across and you send Halls out to go sniffing, one pass, there's your 3-on-2, and that's where they're getting those open opportunities. You got a backside guy, he's got to stay home. He's got to cut off that lane. They got beat the last time they were on a power play in the same thing.
Will Maurer with speed. Maurer gets it back. Chips it over to Kuhlman. Drop pass, Will Maurer right in. Tried to go short side. Now the Raiders banging away for the rebound.
Yeah, again right there, Bobby. 2 guys come out to 1 guy on the point. They do a little switch. Comes around the horn. Again, 3-on-2. And they're lucky. They should have gotten a cross-checking call in front of the net. Hudson guy, Sprider, got buried from behind in front of the net.
45 seconds to go in this Hudson man advantage. Abe's able to work the puck free, and they dump it down. Bullis going back for the Raiders.
Hudson's been content to keep this top power play up for the whole 2 minutes.
Henry Kuhlman loses the puck. Bullis picks it up. Bullis will throw it back. Abe's poke it free with Seymour. Scooped up by Sprider. Sprider is taken down on the far side. Abe's get the puck and dump it all the way down. We're under a minute to go in the period, the final couple seconds on this Hudson power play.
So you get the kill. Now you need a little bit of a spark. One, you got to hold. Ooh, a little indecisiveness by the referee there. Puck crossed the goal line, but it touched the side of the net.
Now we get a whistle, and it comes with 36.7 seconds remaining. Once again, net off its moorings.
Now the good news for the Abes is Sprider's line was out for 2 minutes. They won't be coming back out in this next 36.7 seconds. Face-off, you got to win. You don't have to win it clean. Again, just win it to the wall, win a 50-50, let your guys come help.
Held in by the Raiders and pushed just wide by Ethan Lounsbury. Under 30 seconds to go in this first period. Raiders in control, and then they get a steal. Good look that time by Pat Carey. Abes get it out. We have 10 seconds remaining. Raiders dump that one in deep. Takes a carom. There's a shot by Turnquist. Boy,
is that's the right word. Oi.
You know, the guys in white jerseys are kind of watching, and Turnquist just kept going. He kind of looked like Mark Johnson at the end of that. End of the period against the Soviets in 1980.
Yes.
Guys are watching the puck, and one guy's going after it.
In a soft breakout pass that gets cut off at the blue line, and then 7 seconds left. The Apes stop skating. They're lucky they didn't get scored on there.
And the first period comes to a close, and the Abes do get out of it without any further damage. But, boy, Hudson really on its game in that first period.
Well, they're obviously we know what kind of hockey team they are. They're a team that's going to rely on their top line to do the majority of their scoring. They're going to come hard. Not a real physical period at all. They're going to finish checks when opportunities are there, but they're going to move pucks. They're going to capitalize. You're the old Abes. You got to play with a whole lot more fire and a whole lot more grit. You know, I think back to being a number one for those years, coming to a team's barn, and we got everybody's best game. You know, that was your opportunity. For some teams, that was their state tournament game, and you got to. The one thing you can always say, Bob, and we talked about this the other night. If your feet aren't moving, you're watching, right? And there's a lot of watching going on right now in the first period for the Old Apes.
2-0, Hudson leading Eau Claire Memorial. Mike and I will step aside for an extended break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for period number 2. You are watching Boys High School Hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan.
Brian, Buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up.
Hudson shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan.
Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Welcome back to Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire. Getting set to start the second period of this Big Rivers Conference boys hockey matchup between the Hudson Raiders and Eau Claire Memorial Old A's. Raiders on top 2-0 after one. Mike, it was a period in which Hudson outshot Memorial 14-5, and that kind of reflected how that first period went.
Oh yeah, 14-5, and really one quality shot at the net, and that was the Hulls coming in on the 2-on-1. The other 4 were dump-ins. Hopefully after this period they did a lot of re-evaluating, rechecking, refocus, because the energy level's got to come up about 125%. Your give a darn meter, let's call it that, needs to be off the charts this period.
Abe's will dump it into the zone. Going back, Spencer Bullis for the Raiders. They exit the zone, but Abe's with Schemberger pick up the puck. He gets bumped off by Caden Sprider. Abe's back the other way. Peyton Halls getting wide. Peyton Halls shoots. Glove save. Sam Kramer, first shot on goal of the period, is by the Old Abes. Hey, thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That is Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. This one of 3 games going on in the BRC tonight. New Richmond at home leading River Falls 3-2 after one. Also after one, Chippewa Falls at home up 2-0 on Rice Lake.
Yeah, a couple times there, Bob. Hall's had that chance. He could have kept his feet moving, get a little deeper, let his teammate get to the net, and then you're shooting to score, shooting for a rebound. That one there, Wonky got the puck squirted out of the pile. Again, you don't have time against a good, quick tee. It's got to be on your stick and off your stick. You have to be ready to catch and shoot.
Second line out there for the Old Abes. Carson Halseth to take the draw against Caden Sprider. First line staying out there for the Raiders.
And that was a matchup nightmare for the Abes the first 18 minutes of the first period. They got to fix that as well.
Eric Palm able to push that out back to the Abes blue line. There's an interception, but the Abes turn it over. Looked like they were going to skate out, but Hudson was there. Dumped in by Palm. Centering pass, a little give and go there between Franta and Sprider.
Abes are playing ping pong right now, Bob. You know what ping pong is in hockey? As soon as you get it, you give it up, and usually it goes to the other team.
I was going to say, I'm guessing it's not good.
No, it's not good. You can't puck watch. You can always get on somebody's hands. You can always finish a check. You can always stop a guy from moving.
Abes will skate out. Dumped in by Tucker Lossman. Eric Palm with the puck. Touch pass there. Now skating out is Henry Kuhlman. Gain the zone. Flipped out by Memorial. Abe's looking to break. Nearly got it ahead to Lane Connor. Icing waved off. Raiders skate out with Kuhlman. Kuhlman trying to get wide. Taken into the boards by Troutline. Raiders still with the puck. Picked up now by Krushke. Raiders rotated out front to Lassie and then sent out a play. We get a whistle with 14:42 remaining in the second. Whispering Pines and Cadott, the perfect venue for your next special event. Now into construction, Whispering Pines is now booking events for spring of 2026 and beyond. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire, Whispering Pines Golf and Event Center, County Road X in Canucks.
If memory serves correct, I'm not sure of which day it is, but they have one of those days that there's a certain type of things you can get for cheaper prices and appetizers and whatnot. In between a round of golf a few times this summer, I've been able to partake in that a little bit.
I tell you, that's always a good deal. Abe's looking to exit the zone. Bullis sends it back for the Raiders. Carey centering pass. Abe's interrupted that one. Seymour now skates out. Seymour to Schemberger. Schemberger back to Seymour off his stick.
You'd like to be able to say, hey, we can make these fancy plays and fancy passes, but if you don't have it in your toolbox, it's going to be tough for you to try and establish that. Right now, the Abe's got to skate pucks. They got to head man, slash guys, hit the open man, and attack and try and get that odd man.
Turnover, and it's picked up by Peyton Halls. Wonky.
All over the ice here, Bob. There's 2 navy jerseys. There's 1 white jersey.
Bullis wheels around in his own end. Up the boards and out. Abe's looking to regroup. Cole Oneman from distance. Cramber gloves it. Flips it over to Bullis. Partial change for the Abes. Lossman throwing it far side. Hayes poked it away momentarily. Raiders will throw it in with Sprider. Hall's back for Memorial. Franta in the corner. Buchanan Franta. He's got a goal tonight. Franta hassled by Wonky. Here comes Halseth. Halseth taking a look. Well played that time by Eric Palm, the defenseman. Just kind of was in a really good position to not let Halseth do much of anything there.
Well, I didn't have to move. You cross the blue line and you stop moving your feet. Defense can gap up, and you keep angling. You can't get by the boards. The boards are your best friend, whether you're on offense or defense, and there Paul made a nice play, angled with the wall, and finished his check. Earlier, Bob, about 30 seconds ago, Hudson got caught, miscommunication. The Abes had a chance for a 3-on-1, but a cross-ice pass that was shoulder pad high, I think, is about the right direction. A shoulder pad high pass, and it was null and void. But they had 3 guys coming off on a bad change.
Abe's trying to forecheck. Palm throws it near side. A little bit too far that time for Franta. Scar will throw it in. Abe's with Hayes. Play it back over to Lossman. Lossman will throw it back to Hayes. Intercepted by Sprider. Abe's take it back. Duffenbach will dump. And he heads off on a change. Raiders with Sprider. Turned aside at center ice by Krushke.
Even though there's no real offensive chances, Hudson's putting on a clinic here. Stick-to-stick passes, moving the puck around. Guys are stopping on pucks. They're outnumbering the Abes all over the ice.
Franta down low to Sprider. Skated off the puck there. Bullis able to hold the zone. Raiders on a partial change. Stretch pass. Abe's potential 2-on-1. Drop pass. The shot by Seymour gets deflected wide.
Nice opportunity there. Hulls to Schemberger, hits Seymour. He's got to get that through. You got two guys going to the net. Maybe make an extra pass on that one.
Raiders with Swanson playing it ahead to Kuhlman. Abe's will regroup with Kruschke. Up the far side and out. Schemberger grabs the puck. Luke Schemberger puts on the brakes, dumps it down low. Schemberger will stay out. Hulse exits on a change.
A lot of reaching here, Bob. You can't reach and poke at pucks. For every one that you get, you're giving up opportunities the other way.
Wonky pokes the puck free. Matt Wonky steers it to the point. That shot by Oneman misses short side. Got a lot on that one, just not as accurate as he would have liked. Wonky pokes it free, set back in by Hulseth, and that one climbs the glass and goes out of play.
Well, the good news, Bob, Hudson has zero respect for Eau Claire Memorial's defensive zone structure, so their defensemen are starting to hold the blue line an awful lot. They're coming up. They're being aggressive. The good news is if the Apes can chip a puck and get some guys, cross-ice guys, getting out into open ice, they're going to have opportunities like they had on that 3-on-2. But everything has to be hard and it has to be on your forehand.
Raiders, here comes Pat Carey. Whiffed on that one. Abe's trying to poke it free. Now Oneman gives it up. Pass up the boards. Schemberger's got it. Schemberger wanted to go cross ice. Miles Olson now will dump it in for the Apes. Eric Palm. Turnquist. A little bit too far that time for Logan Mooney. A lot of guys getting ice time now for the Raiders. Flipped out of the zone by the Apes. Schemberger shoots. Kicked out of there by Cranber. Raiders push it into the Abe zone. Memorial will throw it right back. Line change for the Raiders. Opportunity for the old Abes. They fire that one right into the side of Pat Carey.
It's happened a couple times there. Hudson's clogging up the neutral zone. They got to look to move, get pucks ahead. Stay on your strong side.
Well, Hudson trying to skate that one right out in front of the net. Wonky has it, shoots, deflected. Hulseth had that bouncing puck go over his stick.
Yeah, beautiful chance there. Bad bounce for the Apes.
Beglinger throws it out front. Hulseth works it far side. The shot deflected, open net, they score! Carson Hulseth gets the goal. Eau Claire Memorial right back in this one. It's a 2-1 hockey game.
So a turnover by Hudson's defenseman. Wonky was able to corral it in the high slot area. Got the puck out, went cross ice, switched sides finally, and got a shot on goal. Rebound opportunity. Nice finish by Hulseth. Much needed goal by the old Abes. Here's the kicker right here, Bob. The horn didn't even go off, and Sprider's line's back out there. Schemberger, Seymour, this line has to play even with them. Ideally, get it in their zone, make them defend a little bit.
So the old Abes have had a better period in the second than they did in the first. No question about it, and some of that effort pays off with the Carson Hulseth goal. Wonky and Lossman with the assists. Now the Raiders putting on pressure. Shot right on. Save, Evan Manson.
That's kind of what I was just talking about there. Have a strong shift. If you don't like what you see, dump the puck out, get it past center ice, take away that pressure. Because if you turn it over, you fumble with the puck, it's a bing, bang, boom shot opportunity for the Hudson Raiders.
Loose puck comes out to the point. Shot from distance, didn't get through. Jack Scar was trying to sneak that one through. Now the Abes get it out to neutral ice. Taken away by the Raiders. Here comes Henry Kuhlman. Kuhlman wanted to throw it right out front to Lassie. Pass to Schemberger, intercepted. Kruschke will play it forward. Scooped up by Holtz. Schemberger, some nice stick work. Luke Schemberger. Schemberger gets it back. Throws it down low. Lane Connor working for it. Peyton Halls trying to poke the puck free. Now the Raiders get it out of the zone. Henry Kuhlman. It's got Lassie. They throw it down low. Abes will play it back into that far corner, but not out. And we get a whistle behind the play.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an elbowing on the Hudson Raiders. Interference.
Yeah, heading to the box is Brady Swanson.
He ended up throwing a guy down. Guy got up and he threw him back down on the ice. But, there, Bob, like simple things that you can fix and make yourself better. The Abs have done way too much switching of sides in their own zone. It's hard to defend and hard to get the puck out that way. If they focus on the strong side, if you're going to come behind the net, run a quick reverse or stay on the strong side, pump it up to your guys that are coming back in the zone and fight for that puck on the blue line.
Abes win the face-off. Troutline takes a look, fires high over the net. Kruschke steers it deep. Wonky throws it to Halseth. Couple Raiders on the ice. Out to Troutline. Takes a look, shoots, deflected just wide.
Boy, I think Lossman got a stick on that. I think that hit the post and popped out. Nice play by Troutline. Waited, got it through the forward's legs.
Troutline now giving chase. Throws it out, but scooped up by Sprider. The Raiders will play a little keep away here. Lifted out, but over the stick of Kuhlman. Partial change for the Raiders. Minute 10 to go in the Memorial man advantage. Kruschke will send it in deep.
Got to seal the wall. First guy's got to get contact. Second guy seal the wall like Hulls just did. Now you feed the point.
Poke free by the Abes. To Schemberger. Far side, Hayes. Schemberger. That one blocked nicely by Spencer Bullis, the defenseman.
Yeah, you got to spread that out a little bit. There's no way Shem was going to be able to get that puck through. They had two guys. First guy wasn't going to block it. The second guy was. Slide that down low, maybe get it back, or have that wing guy attack the net.
Peyton Halls carries in. Wanted to throw it out to the point, intercepted, and sent down by Turnquist. Maybe time for one more rush by the Abes on this power play.
10 seconds, 5, 4. It's going to be a quick one. Ideally, just get it in deep with a couple guys on the puck.
Raiders back to full strength. Held in far side by Memorial. Shot deflected by Schemberger. It's loose and poked just wide.
Less is more, Bob. That time Seymour, who played the top of the umbrella all last year on the power play. Nice easy shot on that. Schemberger had a great chance for a putback rebound.
Troutline lays it ahead, deflected in by Duffenbach. Palm has it. They go cross ice. Abes work it to the near side. Troutline sends it forward. Deflected, so no icing. Connor back deep for the Abes. Loose puck, poked over to Will Mauer. Tape-to-tape pass, Franta. Now Sprider. Sprider shoots right on, kicked aside by Evan Manson.
So the energy from the Abes has picked up since the start of the period, and you can see the results. Hudson's starting to play on their heels a little bit, not freewheeling. When they get opportunities on mistakes, they're getting some nice passing coming in the zone. But just looking down at the bench, it's not panic, but there's a lot more chatter going on that Hudson bench than there was in the first period.
Face-off coming to the left of Evan Manson.
Just everything's got to get out. You can't give second chances. You don't want to give block shots. Like they're backing off now. They were attacking early, now they're backing off.
Wonky. Fire from distance, that goes wide. Picked up by Maurer, held in by the A's. Beglinger dumps it deep. Bullis hassled down there by Wonky. Puck poke free by Wonky momentarily. Good stick work by Sprider. Ahead to Maurer. Here comes Will Maurer. Dangles. Shoots wide. Held in by DeStasio. Abe's with Wonky. Stretch pass. Halseth skates in. Misses just wide.
Nice look by Wonky there. You could hear Halseth from up here in the booth screaming for it. Hit him with a pass. Nice opportunity, just missed. That one he probably could have came in and tried to deke the goal. He had enough time.
Pulled free by Seymour. Now we got a Hudson player down in the corner. Injured. Abe's right out front. Big scramble, and then Seymour gets hauled down in the crease.
Seymour got tackled in the crease, but he showed enough fortitude to not get up and throw a cross-check or a punch with the referee standing right there.
Spencer Bullis. Looks like he got one right in the midsection, and he is kind of gliding to the bench, just completely bent over.
Well, he was caught in the corner with, I think it was Hulls, and when the puck switched around the net, I don't know if a stick was caught in there, but there was nothing, obviously, there wasn't really any foul play on that I saw.
Raiders work the puck free. Lassie trying to get wide. Krushke takes him into the boards. Those two tumble to the ice. Poke free by Memorial, trying to exit their own zone. Having a few issues here. Now played up by Troutline and out. Sent back in by Palm.
Like Seymour on that one, Hulls hits him with a pass. If he overskates it, he's got to stop on that puck and fight for it.
Abe's can't clear the zone. Now it's loose. Memorial still can't clear, but now a deflection. Seymour throws that back into the Raiders zone. Abe's with some fresh legs out on the ice. Raiders send it in. Madsen plays it off to the side. Raiders intercept. Lounsbury, a shot from a sharp angle. Blocker save by Madsen.
Smart play by Palm there, Hudson defenseman Bob. He saw the Abes were making a late change and he fired the puck over looking for a too many men penalty, but he had gotten, Abes Ford had gotten, their defenseman has gotten his feet up over the top before that could happen.
Abes had to touch up in the late offside. That allowed Hudson to skate up and dump in. Fired around by Miles Olsen.
See, I've liked a lot of what I've seen out of Miles Olsen, the limited time he's gotten this year. Like, that was a smart play, a hard rocket up the wall to a strong side guy. You chip that out, and you're out of the zone.
Abes play it to the far side. Halseth tried to clear it. Good glove work over there by DeStasio. Abes skate out. Hayes throws it off the boards. Raiders with Pat Carey pick up the puck. Taken away by the Abes and Oneman. Physical play is kind of picked up here as the latter stages of the second period.
Yeah, nothing egregious, just finishing checks. All the way down offside.
So 52.4 seconds remaining in this second period. A much better period for the old Abes, and now they'll get an offensive zone faceoff.
Well, the turnovers that they've made in their own zone, Hudson's not gotten the shot to the net, or if they have, Madsen's made the saves, but not a lot of shots on either team. They'll probably end up pretty even. Abes have dumped a lot of pucks on goal, making that the goaltender play some pucks versus their defenseman.
Raiders throw it to the far side and out. Golfed back in by Memorial. Eric Palm with the puck. Plays it around. Jack Scarr throws it far side to Will Maurer. First line out there for the Raiders. Abes intercept. Seymour wanted to get it to Schemberger. Then Schemberger grabs the puck and fires it down. That hit one of the Abes on the bench. Another face-off coming with 24.8 seconds remaining in the second.
Top line versus top line. Last half of a minute here. They're going to make a change here. Halseth going for Peyton Halls. Just play even if you're the Abes. Be pleased with what you got. Make sure the puck stays out of your zone. If there's a chance for a bounce or a quick up, obviously go for it, but tie your guys up on the face-off. Don't let anybody loose.
Schemberger will take the draw against Sprider. Won by the Raiders. You've got 20 seconds to work with. Franta, cross ice. Mauer drops it. Now the Abes with an opportunity. Here's Halseth. Carson Halseth fires. Cramber with the save. He'll cover up. 8.3 seconds left.
I don't know if the bench was yelling shoot or what, but he had plenty of time to keep skating again. Skate that deeper, make sure you have that little bit of gap where you can still get a shot off, but let your buddies come help at the net. That one, nobody's getting that rebound, if there was one, because that dreaded gut shot.
Schemberger trying to drive the net after winning that face-off. Final seconds of this second period. And we will head to intermission. This game's gotten a lot tighter. Memorial, the lone goal of the second period, and that was Carson Halseth from Matt Wonke and Tucker Lossman.
Got exposed a little bit, so got to be happy if the Eau Claire Memorial Old Daves. They got to stay with their guys. Like that face-off there, we just talked about it. Puck dropped, they made a pass. All three forwards went to where the puck was going, one pass, and the Abs were fortunate they didn't get a shot on goal on that one.
We got ourselves a hockey game. Mike and I will take an extended break. When we come back, we'll have period number 3 from Hobbs Ice Center. You are watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Ooh. Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan.
Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
We got ourselves a 2-1 hockey game as we begin the third period from Hobbs Ice Center. It's Hudson leading Eau Claire Memorial 2-1. Raiders getting first period goals by Henry Kuhlman, Buchanan Franta. Abe's answered with a goal by Carson Halseth in the second. Bob Radovich, Mike Schwengler with you from Hobbs Ice Center. Mike, got ourselves a good hockey game here. What's going to be key for the Old Abes here to start this third period?
Well, the energy and the effort has to be off the charts, like we had talked going into the second. Getting that goal helps, and playing even the rest of the period. If you're the Raiders, get back to what you're doing. The good thing, the longer this stays a one-goal game, I think the more it favors Eau Claire, because Hudson hasn't really been in this situation against a Wisconsin team all year long.
Raiders looking to gain the zone. They chip it in with Maurer. Sprider going after it for the Raiders. Wins a puck battle. Now Franta. Maurer in the corner. Knocked off his stick. Abes get it out to neutral ice. Now they spring Schemberger. Luke Schemberger on the backhand. Saved by Sam Cramber.
Nice opportunity there. A quality breakout. One of the very few we've seen all year or all game long. Hull's got it to the trailing defenseman, Carter Hayes, and he got it up to Schemberger. Schemberger wasn't able to quite turn the corner, but he still got a quality backhand shot at the net.
Halseth on the draw for the Old Abes. Kuhlman for the Raiders. Abes just keep that puck in. Nice stick work by Kruschke. Beglinger down low. Now Wonky pinned to the boards by Palm. Knocked free, and here's an opportunity for the Raiders and Henry Kuhlman, but the Abes get there first. Kruschke will throw it off the boards to Wonky. Touch pass to Beglinger. Wonky regains possession. Taken right back by the Raiders, and they skate in. Good back check by Wonky. Dislodge that puck.
See, Barb, those are simple plays that don't come on the stat sheet, but those are plays that have to be a positive. It's on your stick in your zone. Make a strong play, skate it or pass it, get it below their red line. Make them turn. They being Hudson.
Abe skate out with Beglinger. That line's going to head off on a change. Here come the Raiders now with Bullis, the defenseman. Polk checked away by Troutline. Steers it up the far side to Duffenbach. Wanted to go to the near side. Raiders have to touch up on the delayed offside. That puck touched by Bullis, so no icing. DeStasio now for the Raiders. Puck caroms back into the Hudson zone. Bullis, headman's now Carey. Carey getting wide, hemmed in by his fellow number 10, Miles Olson, the freshman defenseman for the Old Abes.
You know, Olson's starting to get a few more shifts this game. He should. He deserves it.
Raiders somehow kept that puck in the zone. Loose in the corner. Abes dig that one out of there. Lane Connor with some nice work. Stretch pass intercepted. Raiders go cross ice. Had Turnquist out there. Now back come the Abes. Duffenbach will send it in. Line change for the Old Abes, at least a partial change. Off the stick of Maurer, Schemberger sends it back in. DeStasio for the Raiders. Schemberger on the intercept. Chip down low by Halls. Puck pops free, and Will Maurer will look to exit the zone. Seymour keeps it in. Bullis will rim it around, but not out. Raiders pick up. Here comes Buchanan Franta. Potential 3-on-2. Franta trying to get wide. Puts on the brakes. Throws it across ice. Eric Palm holds the zone. Palm fires. Deflected. Abes will get it out. Schemberger. Deflected into the corner.
A little change of pace here, Bob. I think we're starting to see where Hudson is vulnerable, and it seems to be on their back end. They're starting to force passes all over the ice. They're switching sides where nobody is, and Abes are starting to pick some of those passes off. If they can just stay stay even with Sprider's line, force them to defend. If you can get your top line that's scoring all your goals to play the majority of the shift inside their own zone, no matter what happens, that's a win-win. Now you can try and get your chances against their second and third lines.
Face off to the right of goaltender Sam Cramber.
The question is, where are the Abes going to get their offense from, right? You need, Schemberger's carried this team. Halls has chipped in. Seymour had a kind of a breakout game the other night, but you need somebody else to kick in and help here.
Raiders gain the zone. Lossie's shot. I got an Old Abe player that got tripped up. Went carrying into the net. They play on. Kuhlman, centering pass. Deflected by the Abes. Lossie works it near side. Maurer's pass. So check that. That was Kuhlman's pass. Winds up on the other's end. Halseth trying to win a puck battle. Wonky trying to poke it free. Abe's doing some good forechecking here. They wanted to get it to the point. Hop the stick of Cole Oneman. Raiders in the midst of a change.
Halseth's kind of lucky he didn't get a penalty there. He held onto a stick and then kicked a stick after he held on to it.
Halseth will go cross ice to Oneman, then chipped in by Duffenbach.
Refs obviously don't want to get involved in the outcome of this game. They're going to let these guys play a little bit.
Cross ice pass off the near boards. Olsen spinning in his own end. Plays it up. Deflected by Colin Bill. Now the Raiders with Palm will play it in. Olsen puts on the brakes.
Extremely impressed with Miles Olsen. He's making the right reads on breakout passes. He's making the right decisions on pressure.
Colin Bill trying to get around Jack Scarr. Dumped in deep by the Old Abes. Seymour on the forecheck. Off a skate. Abes hold the zone. Shot from distance. Deflects out of play. Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. They have a pulse on the local real estate market and can help you with both existing homes and new builds, and they can assist you through each step of the process. That's Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated.
A lot of talking up here with the forwards on the Hudson staff. They're starting to make the same type of passes Memorial did. They're throwing passes across the ice, chest high.
There's Buchanan Franta. Drops it to Maurer. Abes gain control, and they skate out. Here comes Peyton Halls. Peyton Halls shoots. Shot that one wide. He had Cramber down.
He did. He had him, and he had him leaning, too. It was a nice opportunity.
Seymour down low. Taken down, and we're going to get a penalty on the Raiders. That one coming with 10:32 in the period.
I jinxed it, Bob. I just said that they weren't going to, but that one, kind of the same thing the last shift, and that's why the Hudson bench isn't too happy, but that reach.
So Jack Scarr.
Yeah, Scarr, I think he'd have been okay, but when he reached around the hip, Seymour went down, and that's where they called that. Either way, one of the biggest issues for the Abes all year has been the power play. Keep it simple. Get two guys at the net. Pound pucks. Find the open guy. Squeeze it together. See, that's not open. Halls has to come higher and tighter towards Schemberger. Find the open guy. There's three of you. Uh-oh.
Puck poke free. Now a race. Schemberger's going to get there first. He'll regroup. Luke Schemberger. Far side, Seymour sends it in deep. Raiders able to get it out of the zone and all the way down.
You dump it in. Sorry, Bob. You dump it in. You can't have one guy chase the puck. You got to have 2 and 3 guys. You got to dump it to a place where your team has a chance to corral it.
Schemberger to Halls. Halls trying to throw it back, chipped out of the zone by the Raiders. Now Schemberger Able to work it forward. Seymour, Abe's coming in with numbers. Seymour kind of lost his balance there a little bit, and the Raiders able to clear.
If you're struggling on a power play, again, simple, but set up down low. Set up below the goal line, move your pucks, and then find the open guy. They're trying to do too much, too high, and they're getting caught.
So Halseth hops on the ice to join this power play unit of the Abes. He's got the puck now. Halseth trying to throw it out front. Raiders just send it all the way down.
Madsen should fire that puck up right now. They could have caught him in a change. Two guys change him.
Time for one last rush for the Abes. Here comes Troutline. Fires it around. Wonky giving chase for the old Abes. Out to the point. Steered back in. 5 seconds remaining. Abes fire from distance, deflected. They had Lossman parked out front. Raiders trying that stretch pass and getting it to Swanson. The shot right on by Maurer. Save by Madsen. Now the Abes chip it out of the zone.
8 minutes left. You cannot turn your back on a Hudson player. You got your guy that's fronting the puck. Trust that he's going to do his job. Stick on puck. Pick up the extra guys. Excuse me, there's never been a puck on the planet that scored on its own. So you got to make sure you take the guys that are going to be shooting the puck. Face-offs are huge right now. Can't lose them clean.
Oh, right off the face-off, Brady Swanson. Point-blank opportunity for the Raiders. Swanson steers it in the zone. Olsen wrapped up along that far side. Hahnemann now dishing out the check. Raiders have it in the slot. Shot right on by Lossie. And a save by Evan Madsen.
Now,
sorry, Mike. It's a new year, make it a new you. With help from Balanced Health by Dana, offering hormone replacement therapy and a customized medical weight loss program. New year, time to improve your overall well-being. Go to balancedhealthbydana.com for more information.
the hand is huge here, Bob. What I mean by that, the ref's going to put their hand up to stop Hudson from changing. That's where Memorial has to be focused, their coaching staff, knowing who's going to make sure you can match your top line against their top line.
Steered in the zone by the Raiders. Abes get the puck out. Here comes Carson Halseth. He's got Wonky on his right. Halseth still with the puck. Now Wonky shoots. Cramber doesn't know where it is.
Oh, he slid across. Wonky just threw it at the net. Not a bad idea. Nowhere to go. Throw it at the net. It got under his pads, and the ref didn't blow the whistle, and I think he was trying to wonder, did it squeak out? So when he spun, he still had it on. I think it was right underneath of the actual pad itself. I don't think he caught it in
that's
between.
what I thought, yeah. I think it just kind of crawled over the pad and in. So the face-off to the right of Cramber. Seymour will take the draw for the Abes.
And we're back to Sprider Seymour, 1-versus-1. Nice win by Seymour.
That shot from Lossman actually hit the skate of Schemberger. Lossman steps up, intercepts the pass.
Take that puck wide, force their defensemen to turn their feet. If you have nowhere to go, chip it off the board so you can have a shot at getting it.
At center ice, DeStasio will send it in. Hayes for the Abes. Tipped in by Connor. He'll give chase. Connor back there with Bullis.
Get your stick on the puck, stop Hudson from moving it with a pass. Make them work to get it through you.
Abes hold the zone. One-timer. That one over the net. Krushke able to hold the zone. Duffenbach giving chase. Raiders get it and they chip it out. Here comes Will Maurer. 1-on-2. Maurer shoots. Glove save, Madsen.
It's actually, Bob, that's a 1-on-4. You had Duffenbach coming back to help. You can't back in that far. You have the numbers. You got to get up in his face. Trust your footwork. He's going to make a cut, but you can't let that shot get through clean. 6 minutes, 18 seconds. You hate Memorial's looking for that one break, that one opportunity. They put themselves in a position to stay in this game. Now they just got to capitalize on that chance if they can get one. They've done a good job of breaking the puck out this period.
Wonky will skate out. Matt Wonky. He'll throw it in deep. Halseth pinching on the far side. Abe's throw it behind. Jack Scar with the puck.
You know, Bob, if I'm Memorial's coaching staff, I'm telling their guys, start dumping pucks on the goalie. You bounce them in front of them. Instead of just throwing them around the corner so Hudson can get first touch, make the goaltender play the puck.
Big hit dished out by Halseth, sending a Raider right into his own bench. Loose puck get neutralized, picked up by Kuhlman. Kuhlman trying to walk in. Raiders pressing, and Madsen makes the save.
And there's another play right there that's not going to make the score sheet, but again, that touch is on your stick. You have to move it quickly. Catch and chip, get that puck off the wall, make Hudson turn and go get the puck. You can reset your defense.
Face off to the left of Evan Madsen. Lossman will throw it around. Schemberger will find some space. He heads up ice. Throws it in deep. Still with the puck. Wanted to throw it out front. Intercepted by Swanson. Chips it over to Lassie. Swanson wanted to get it to the trailing Kuhlman. DeStasio. Still with the puck. Up top. That one deflected. Shot by Koalasi. Bouncing puck held in by the Raiders, who will go on a change.
You got to stop on pucks this time of the game. You cannot afford a turnover and a shot from the other team. If you can't get it out, stop to make sure you can have a chance to get it out.
It's stick work by the Old Abes, and they will dump in. Firing that one into the corner. Held in by Halseth, picked up by Sprider. Over to Franta. He'll throw it back to DeStasio. Turned over, Halseth, the backhand! Big save, Cramber.
Fortuitous bounce there. Turnover by, I think it was Sprider on the wall.
Gaining the zone, the Raiders. They throw it out front, but the pass was behind Franta. Apes chip it forward. Here comes Matt Wonky. Matt Wonky, right in, Wonky. And we're going to get a penalty. It's going to be a hooking penalty on the Raiders.
So they've changed the script. Yeah, the Sprider line loves to get up and go, loves to sit out on open ice, and loves to attack the offensive zone. Now they're being forced to defend, so their 15, 20-second shifts are having to work hard in their own zone. Now they're not coming out pretty. Now they have to grind it out a little bit. Nice stretch pass to Wonky. Made a hard cut when he cut to the middle. Palm got caught with a little bit of a hook. I think here, Bob, you get a 30, 40, 50-second chance. If you don't score and there's a whistle, maybe you think about calling a timeout.
Up top, the shots. Goes high from Hayes. Cramber got it just a piece of it.
Play down low. Don't play fancy. You don't need to come high. They're blocking shots. Get down there. You should have 3 guys on this puck.
Abe's get it out to Schemberger. He looks, shoots. Cramber the save. It's loose. Abe's jamming at it. No goal.
It's hard to see here. The goaltender made the save and got spun around. Obviously it was loose because everybody was jamming at it.
Minute 35 in the Memorial man advantage.
And there, keep it simple. Here, Halls is playing deeper. He's getting down to the hash mark. Seymour, get down low. Benglinger, get down low so you have an opening. You can always come around the other side, but keep everything simple. It might even want to sneak. Schemberger is a good enough defenseman, even though he hasn't played it this year. He can defend it 2-on-1 if it happens. Start overloading a little bit.
Abe's win the draw. Deflected. That one off a post.
Right,
Cramber covers up.
Yeah, and simple, right? If you got the shot, get it to the net. Just make sure you can get some numbers. Get your sticks on the ice. Because as we know, if your stick is at your knees, the first thing you have to do is what? Drop your stick down to get the shot, so keep it down there.
Abes have done a good job in the face-off circle. That continues. Schemberger. Over to Hayes. They go cross-ice. Schemberger didn't get all of it. Raiders clear. Now Maurer and Schemberger in a race for the puck. Schemberger hits the boards hard. Raiders gain possession, and they'll play a little keep away here.
Maurer got away with a huge jersey grab there when Schemberger went to engage. He grabbed his jersey and he pulled him to the wall.
Thrown in deep. Sprider gets there first. Loses the puck. Hulls didn't realize where it was. Now Seymour's got it. 40 seconds to go on the Memorial man advantage. Hull set. Puck poked free. Here's Sprider. Caden Sprider. Couldn't dangle his way through. Back comes Halseth. Halseth gains the zone. Around Bullis. Wonky in the corner. Throws it out to the point. Troutline shot deflected. Out to Krushke. Abes can't hold his own. Final seconds of the Memorial power play. We're under 2 minutes to go, third period. Raiders fire that all the way down. They ice, or no, they don't ice the puck. There was still time on that penalty. Abes now throwing deep. Wonky pokes the puck free. Abes will throw it in. Race for the puck. Wyatt Seymour going after it for the Abes.
We got to look to the bench here, Bob. Might be time to pull the goalie.
Yeah, he is out. Madsen is out. 6 attackers for the old Abes.
Got to have 3 guys down low. You can't afford to do a toe drag, turn it over like you just did right there.
And here come the Raiders. And they score. Henry Kuhlman, his second goal of the game. Empty netter. Puts the Raiders up 3-1.
Yeah, that one. You get the puck down on the hash marks. You can't play with the puck. You're not on a power play. You got to push that down in the corner. Make sure you have a couple guys there.
So Henry Kuhlman at the 15:50 mark for the Hudson Raiders makes it a 3-1 hockey game. And the Abes going to take their time out. Well, you're in one of those situations if you're Memorial. I mean, you're down 2-1. You got to pull your goalie and can't keep the puck in. And
right.
Hudson buries it.
And that's the issue is when you have it, you can't throw it to the point when you don't have somebody open. You have to throw that behind the net where your strengths are. You don't have a play at the net, so throw it behind the net, and then you fight for it. Once you bring it out, then you're looking to the point guy. But
so the Abes take a timeout, Mike. What's the thought process in that on that Memorial bench?
Well, you got 1 minute and 10. There is time, but you have to get one in a hurry. So get the puck as soon as you cross the red line. If you have control of the puck, you got to yank your goalie again, but get everything to the net with 3 and 4 guys crashing. The power play, they had a couple chances, couple shots on goal. They kept it simple, but when they tried to do too much, like coming out on the rush and pulling up instead of dumping it with guys coming for pressure. I mean, we can see why they've struggled on the power play all year long, and it's too bad. It looks like tonight's power play let them down, a chance to get a victory. They had a couple power plays, 2 of them with under 7 minutes left in the third period.
Yeah, 4 power plays in the game. Raiders had 2 power plays. They cashed in on 1. That was the Kuhlman goal in the first period. So 1 minute 10 left. Madsen back in the Memorial net for the time being. Schemberger, Sprider on the draw. Raiders control. Try to kill as much time as they can. Abes have to touch up. Under 1 minute to go first through the third period. Raiders with Franta. Has time. Centering pass. One-timer that time by Will Maurer. Madsen, that's come up with a big save.
The play was there. He just didn't get it elevated over the pad.
Hudson now, I think they're okay with that puck hopping the blue line. They get to play a little keep away here. Madsen will have to scoop that one up, and he hangs on with 32 seconds to go. As long as the puck is down on this side of the ice, you can't pull your goalie.
You cannot, and I don't know if they would have looked at doing it anyway. Even 3-1, 4-1, it's still a loss is a loss. But they came out. The first period obviously killed them. In second period and third period, they competed, they battled, and they had some chances, and they minimized Hudson's chances.
Abe's unable to clear. Puck goes to the far side. Franta, the shot. Save Madsen. Back to Franta. He fires, another save Madsen. Abe's just unable to get the puck out of the zone. Now they get it to Schemberger. Little touch pass. Abe's gained the zone. Here's a good look right there by Lossman, and Cramber covers up with 1.2 seconds remaining. So Hudson Raiders, well, they got a test tonight, Mike.
Yeah.
By the old A's, but the Raiders in great position now to improve to 11-0 in the Big Rivers Conference and pick up their 16th win on the season. Again, 16-0 against teams from Wisconsin, 0-4 against teams from Minnesota.
Yeah, it's obviously it's a nice record to have, but there's a little seed of doubt there, and anybody that was fortunate to watch the game here on Zaleski Sports, there's some things that you can pick up that kind of show that the Hudson Raiders aren't quite as dominant as a lot of teams seem to think they are. They're susceptible to turnovers. You got to pressure them. You can't let them freewheel. And for Eau Claire Memorial, honestly, even though it's a loss, you got to take some good out of this, and the good would be they could very well see each other again come postseason, and at least there's a little bit of a blueprint of, hey, when we do this, we can compete, we have a chance. When we do this, we're in deep trouble. And you can use that going forward for every game you play. I mean, we saw a lot of jump in second and third period that we haven't seen, quite frankly, in probably a month.
Yeah, definitely a better second and third period for the Old A's. But they dropped to 8-12-0 overall, 6-4 in the Big Rivers. Hudson improves to 16-4 overall, 11-0 in the BRC. Coming up next, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. You've been watching boys high school hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash in Eau Claire.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
We're good. All right, Hudson Raiders knock off the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's 3-1 here at Hobbs Ice Center tonight. Henry Coleman, you got the opening goal. You got the empty netter. Take me back to that first period because you guys were moving the puck really well. You're cycling. You're getting shots on goal. You had a big advantage in shots. What was working well for you in that first period?
Just getting pucks deep, get in front of the net, and get pucks on net, and that's all we got to do.
Second period, they made a little bit more of a surge. How did you guys counter that? They got the goal. They made it 2-1. All of a sudden, there's a big difference between 2-1 and 3-0.
Yeah. We just got to try to stay to our basics and fundamentals, and we can play with anyone, and yeah.
Tell me about last week. You played two really strong teams. I actually watched the video when you guys played Farmington, really outstanding team, and then you played Gentry. How did you put those games in the past, try to learn something, and then move on to tonight's game and just kind of have the clean slate?
You just got to put those losses in the past. Don't think about them. Realistically, it was a good thing that we lost those games because it put us in like a little perspective check. And we'll just move it forward with our strongest foot.
You got two more big games this week. River Falls, obviously, local rivalry. What's going to be important in that one?
Just the same, get pucks deep, get in front of the goalie, and get shots on net.
And then Saturday, that trip across state to play Notre Dame. That's another tough one. What's going to be important for these next two games then?
Play physical, and do what we're good at, which is getting shots and scoring.
Sounds good. Henry Coleman, you're in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. I'm going to step aside here. As soon as Dominic gives you the thumbs up, you can take it away.
My name's Henry Coleman, and I'm in the house!
There you go, Henry. Fantastic. Hey, congrats. Good luck to you the rest of the way. We'll see you down the road. All right. Huddy in the house. No question about that. Hey, we're going to have another Hudson-Eau Claire Memorial matchup on Zaleski Sports. That'll come your way on Friday in girls high school basketball. Those two teams played on Monday night. In Hudson, it was the Raiders coming away with the win over the Old Abes. Dave Sparger will join me Friday night from the Eagles Nest. For my color commentator, Mike Schwengler, for Dominic Millay, our producer-videographer, I'm Bob Radovich, saying good night from Hobbs Ice Center in Eau Claire.